Yo, 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 yo. Skakel in the house. I'm behind, um, that name hasn't come up, to be honest with you. But, I'm not against it. Fuck yeah. Kopitar. I'm behind the king game. Well, I don't know if I'm the famous comedian, but I am Earl Skakel. I am the comedian Earl Skakel. Thank you very much. I'm certainly not famous. If I was famous, I would have more than 2 people in the stream right now. Hey now. But here I am. I'm not for everyone, that is for certain. But here we are. And I aim to please. I just want you guys to like me. Earl Skakel in the house. We're going to get this white screen off. I'm not really digging this. There we go. I like my Earl Skakel. Here we go. In the stream. Got a little bit of a red hue. I want Hawkins' body found. We move. Sweet pattern. 5-meter spread. No sound. Oh, we got a little skirmish here. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe button. Predator, some dude, you don't have to retract your, Oh, thank you, some dude. I appreciate that. It's just a stupid joke, I'm just fast forwarding through the king game. So I am listening to you. But, the word kike is, it's underrated as a racial slur. Or a religious slur. All right. So it's 2-1. Close game tonight. All right, we got, I'm all caught up. All right. 34 seconds left. 2-1 Capitals. All right. It's just not meant to be. All right, well, they lose 2-1. Not bad. What are you going to do? What up, Round Dice? What up, Daniel? Ben Yacker? Callan? I'm always scared to read the names out loud. I'm almost positive that someone's going to come in here with a dirty name. And I don't do that kind of humor in here. But welcome to the Earlverse, Monday Night Raw. LA Kings, final score, 2-1 Washington Capitals, 31 shots to the Kings, 25 shots for the Capitals. So not a bad game, you're not going to win every game on the road, so what can you do? It's raining hard. Well, that's a little personal. I don't think I'm going to answer that question. What up, Cold C? Colton, we don't do all caps in here. EA Sports. It's in the game. Mr. BF, we don't do all caps in here, please. Yes, me and Tony Hinchcliffe, and I think Erica Ligney was on that one. Oh, now Spooky Sammy, you know that's not true. Let's go. No, I do not. I do not. I do not eat Rocky Mountain oysters. It's all good, ballsack. Feet stink. You almost used all caps there. I see what you did there. You know, it's just because that's seen as yelling. What kind of artwork do you do? I don't do artwork. Hi-Fi Protege. Yes, Hi-Fi Protege, the best clipper in the business. Why do you, comma, why do, that's true. Only can do caps. Well, some do, then this ain't the stream for you. Yeah, I ain't no thief, baby. Well, yes, that's a fact. I mean, you said it, I didn't. It's all good. Colton, it wasn't funnier the second time either. It's all right, Mr. Ballsack. We'll call you BF from now on. BF. It's all good, you know. There's no harm in coming into a new stream and learning the rules. And there really are no rules in this stream other than no all caps. He went behind the bar and was trying to make his own drinks, and the waitress or the bartender was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, I used to work here." "Oh, great. A lot of people used to work here." Like, what is this, a soup kitchen? Well, sweaty socks, that's not my problem. Jeremiah Watkins. You know, I think I would get the money back from Jeremiah before Chad. But maybe not, you know. I don't know. I know Chad has a lot of detractors in this world. You know, and you know, that's a tough one because I see Jeremiah a lot more than I see Chad, but I've known Chad longer. Yeah, Colton, you're 0 for 3, and you're out of my stream, baby. Sorry, man. I gave you 3 shots. I did own a beeper from J&J Beepers. LeBran Sunset. 245. The number was 310-245-5802. He's not blocked. He's just put in time. I don't block anyone here. So, no one's doxxed in this, so I don't do that. I don't block people. I put them in 24-hour timeout. Now, my moderators might block someone, but they know to tell me if they do. Kennison. Not a Bill Hicks fan, to be honest with you. Hi, this is Earl Skakel here on 94.7 Jazz. Coming up next, we've got Herb Alpert in the Tijuana Brass, followed by Chuck Mangione, and I'm going to slip in a Rat song just to shake it up a bit. We'll be playing Lay It Down in drop D tuning. Enjoy. I got your beeper number. I doxed myself. Yeah, I'm just saying my beeper number was that number. Do you know Tony Barbieri? Not well, but I do know him. Well, I wouldn't mind having a show on Sirius. I'd like to do a comedy show on Sirius Satellite. I don't know. I don't keep up with Whitney or Ashley. I think it would be good. You know, I could interview Comedy Store paid regulars. I could interview New York comics. I could interview all kinds of people. Yeah, I hit the like and subscribe button. My channel thrives on likes and subscriptions. So thank you very much for the support over the years. You guys are soldiers in the Earl Army. I've always gotten along with Sarah Silverman. You know, even though she didn't vote for me in roast battle when I thought she should have. I I got no beef with her. We've always she's always nice when I see her. Um, Now I don't know what she's like when you go out to dinner with her. Is she doing shtick or whatever? But um, you know, I I've never I've heard she's nice. Um, I don't like the one ride at Knott's Berry Farm that goes backwards. It really fucking hurts my neck. Uh, I do not have a spot tonight. I usually only get Saturday nights, closing out the main room, cold C, um, yeah, I get the night off tonight. I'll do a stream, write some jokes. Um, yeah, I mean I wouldn't mind getting a gig on Sirius, but it would be a comedy, maybe comedy and throw in some music. What up, Kip Smith, the best mod in the business with ACDC, not far behind. Yeah, I think obviously, I mean the Sirius offices are literally 10 minutes east of me, so no, I will not. I get enough human pussy to wet my whistle, if you know what I'm saying. Um, so yeah, but that's next. I mean, AI girlfriends, AI voiceover gigs. Now, the thing with AI voiceover gigs is the AI machine's not going to have the timing and the sense of humor, so hopefully I still can survive. Do you think you'd be funnier if you weren't in great shape? You know how fat people are funnier? Not insulting your comedy prowess whatsoever. I mean, I probably would be funnier if I was like 500 pounds, because I'd be different. Now I'm just an in shape, middle aged white guy, which is really the last fucking category you want to be in LA comedy. Um, I don't know what it means either. I will be. I already ordered a copy of Your Mama. Jesus, yeah, Cold Sea coming in hot. Sort of robot dry cleaning business. Yeah, I mean, you either want to be fat, a minority, have a missing limb, or something to separate you from the pack. So 350 is the sweet spot. Um, yeah, but then they're dead, so how it didn't really help them in the end. I mean, I knew Ralphie May when he's probably close to 700 pounds. I mean, when I met him in the early 2000s, he would show up at open mics with his then wife, Lana, and he'd never go up. He would just watch her. And then when Ralphie died, I think the final death weight was 594 pounds. And I knew when I saw him at Roast Battle, he was on my season in Montreal. He did not look healthy, man. He looked pale, gaunt, if you can look gaunt at 594 pounds. And he shouldn't have been on the show. But, you guys know how I feel about that. I mean, would I open up for Yakov Smirnoff? Probably not. I'm done opening for people. I'm 57. I got to be seen as a headliner on my own, or it's just like I don't. Now there's some comics. There's one LA comic who's almost 70, and he just loves being the opening act. He gets to travel the country, some cases the world. Fuck that, man. Um, Nate G. No reason. Yeah, thank you, Nate G. I've never understood what that meant. You're a gay male stripper. Well, they usually have great bodies, but I guarantee you, East Boston, I turn down more pussy than you get, so don't worry about it. Um, well, I mean, I'd have to get on Rogan to make it with how I look. Um, so ACDC don't play. So you guys want to come in here and troll me, either pay me for the privilege or ACDC will take you out, bitch. Um, well, it's not really crazy. I mean, when you're diabetic and you're fucking fat, it's going to catch up to you. That's not saying you have to be a fucking gym rat like I am, but it's just, I mean, when you're 10 pounds overweight, it's going to affect your heart. When you're 100 pounds overweight, it's going to really affect your heart. And when you're like Ralphie, I mean, Ralphie was probably, given his height, I would say Ralphie was probably close to 300 plus pounds overweight, man. You just can't, you can't. It's going to catch up to you. So, what up, JJ? Yes, the water is warm. I like ACDC being a loose cannon. We're all doing this shit for free. You guys are moderating for free. I'm essentially doing this for free. No, I mean I'm 6 feet and I was taller than Ralphie. I would guess Ralphie was maybe 5'10" and a half, 5'11". He wasn't short, but he wasn't tall. Um, can you say hi to my mom? So, yeah, I don't. Lydia, unfortunately, I don't do shout outs because then everyone will want me to shout out. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I want ACDC to be large and in charge. What up, Blue Nose Putty? I haven't seen you in a. Yeah, other people in the chat can give you a shout out. Um, I mean, Ralphie was 500. Well, here's the thing though. When I first met him, he was heavier. So that's why I say when I first met him at the Hot Wired Cafe in Van Nuys, I would say no, Valley Village, not Van Nuys. Um, well, Kip, what was the Ralphie joke you told? I forget it, but I remember it was funny. I was trying to remember it the other night. But younger audiences don't know who Ralphie was, which is crazy. But like the girl from Vanderpump Rules, when I did the joke, I said I loved Ralphie May so much I would have jumped into the coffin with him if there was room. Lois is sleepy right now, so she's out of commission. She's doing good, but she's just out of commission. Um, yeah, Ralphie was a good guy. Always trying to help me. Always trying to get me a manager. That's funny. Kip Smith in the house. Yeah. Um, that's funny, Kip. They say Ralphie had a lot of water weight. If that's true, the cemetery is the lake now. Uh, now, Frank, come on now. Let's not argue with ACDC. Yeah, he hasn't been back since. I don't know why he got so offended. I really think he was misunderstanding what I was saying. I mean, um, how do you say it? Gambool? You could clearly tell that Gambool is a guitar player, and I think he was upset that I was saying Ace Frehley was one of the most influential guitar players ever. So I don't take that back. Now, that's not saying I think he was a virtuoso, but when you look at when Ace died, look at the different number of guitar players who said he influenced them to pick up the guitar. I mean, Slash, Dave Koenig from the Killers, um, Tom Morello, Rivers Cuomo. I mean, Weezer wrote a song about Ace Frehley. I've got Ace Frehley, I've got Peter Criss, waiting there for me. Yes, I do. In the, and so he got really offended by it. I mean, and I don't look at me as winning the argument, but when someone goes to personal insults, what did he say? That's why I'm 60 and no one's ever heard of me or something like that. It's like, okay, bro, you just lost the argument there. Um, I like a hot fuss. Um, I love Steel Dragon. Stand up and shout. You know, my friend is the guy they pull on stage at the end of the movie, Miles Kennedy. Um, so, did you know the Cleto? Yeah, I saw that. How did he die? I didn't. I mean, I met him once or twice. You know, when I would go see, like I saw Kiss, and I think I saw Billy Idol or Judas Priest at Kimmel. Um, I don't think anyone's a Buffalo Sabres fan. I mean, they are. Yeah, Miles Kennedy is a great voice, but I had no idea that was Miles at the end of the movie. Um, oh, really? I mean, he was pretty young to have cirrhosis of the liver, but you know, booze can really wreak havoc on your liver and kidneys, and that's why a guy like Keith Richards is fucking a medical anomaly. Yeah, I mean, no, he ate a lot though. He smoked a ton of weed. I mean, epic levels of marijuana. So, um, Biden is a comedian now. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I haven't heard that, my man. Yeah, I mean, that's weird that a pro athlete would have a liver transplant. I mean, could be disease, could be, you know, booze or whatever. I mean, I'm 57. I'm in pretty good shape in terms of organs and lungs and eyes and ears and all that shit. But I'm glad he got it. You know, I mean, he seems like a good guy. I've never really heard a bad word about Bernie Kosar. So, um, whew. I mean, I don't know if Bernie Kosar drank or not. I mean, certainly a quarterback from his era and University of Miami, you would think he probably did knock back a few from time to time. Um, but you know, I think it went well. I mean, I like my favorite scene in Rockstar is when he's talking to the drummer, and the drummer just, you know, he's talking about cheating. He's like, you start off with the best of intentions, but after a while, there's just so much bloody pussy out there. What's your opinion on fat shaming? I mean, you know, I certainly did a fair amount of it on Roast Battle, so, but I'm not a fan of body shaming or fat shaming or bullying in general. Now, I was bullied as a kid, so I had, you know, no problem. You know, that's part of what attracted me to Roast Battle, doing it. It's like, okay, I was bullied as a kid. This is my shot to be the bully. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely low hanging fruit. I mean, do I wish I did the show? Not really. But, you know, it's what got me to meet Tyler, the creator. So, and that got me the cartoon and signed to the #1 voiceover agency in the world. So, um, you know, I'm glad I got it in that regard. I mean, Kill Tony's low hanging fruit, but it's selling out arenas. So, thank you, Kip. I just got your text. Um, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Josh. I mean, some people are anomalies. Um, yeah, I mean, you know, but it was just such a, you know, he's getting a blood transfusion, telling Marky Mark that, you know, yeah, you're going to cheat on your girl eventually. There's just too much pussy. Um, so, Pakistan or India? What is this, fantasy football? Neither. Um, yeah, I mean, you know, I know people who were pack-a-day smokers didn't get cancer. And then a guy like Eric Carr, the drummer from Kiss, he died of lung cancer. They say he never had a cigarette. Um, so, I mean, Ralphie was horribly out of shape. I mean, there's a picture on my Instagram. It's probably, I don't know, 100 pictures in, from my top. Um, you know, where I'm next to him and the bass player, Tall Wilkenfeld, and he makes Tall look like a 6-year-old, and I'm barely in the picture because Ralphie, like, shoulder to shoulder, man, he's a big fucking dude. But the sweetest guy, the sweetest guy. Um, so you've already asked the question. Neither. Ask it again. You'll be put in 24-hour timeout. Um, yeah, I mean it's just genetics. It's like I had skin cancer and I'm barely in the sun. So it's just bad luck. You got to show me the money, honey, for that, MD. Did you ever see the biopic of Motley Crue? Yeah, it was all right. I mean, it was inaccurate, um, but I mean, I think if you're young and you see the movie, you don't really care. But it just even with the car crash with Vince Neil and Razzle from Hanoi Rocks, they got the type of car wrong. So, um, yeah, I mean, he did have a big heart. I mean, when you're 500 pounds, you got a big heart. Um, you know, so I see we got some trolls coming in. That's fine, but it's not going to work in here, boys. Sorry about that. I see what you did there, Remrod. Yeah, I mean, they had in the auditions for, uh, when they were a garage band, I think they had Tommy Lee wearing a Hulkamania shirt. Now, the auditions were in like 81, 82, right? So, sorry, I have to look up something. Um, and we Zillow sniped the last stream. So, um, Hulkamania didn't start till 84. So there's no way Tommy Lee would have a shirt from Hulkamania when it hadn't even started yet. So little things like that, you know, were, just part of what made it, historically inaccurate. Is it a deal breaker? No, but it just shows they didn't do their research. Um, well, I mean, I'm a freak, like I'm autistic in that regard. So, um, and it's funny, I see the original singer from Motley Crue, Odine Peterson. He's always walking around the Sunset Strip. So, it was good. It wasn't great. I thought they all kind of looked like who they were supposed to look like, but you know, yeah, it was fun. I mean, I don't think that, like I said, if you're younger, like in your 30s or 20s, and you saw the documentary, um, it was fun. It was fine. But if you were older and around when the shit was actually happening, you know, it would leave you a little disappointed. But it's also, it's a music documentary basically about Motley Crue. It's not like it's about the Holocaust. So it was fine, I suppose. But I would think, given the money that Netflix has, that they would have been a little more accurate. But I'm an accuracy freak. So, that's all. It is pouring rain outside right now. Earl Skakel live in the house. I thank you very much. We're just doing a baby stream right now. And I thank you guys for tuning in. Whew, whew, whew. We'll do longer streams later on in the week. Is there a gay Polish bar by you called Peter Pansky? You guys are actually funny tonight. Now, of course, we've had some unfunny people on the stream, absolutely, but we've got some funny ones as well. So come on in, guys. Come on in. Yeah, I mean, right now it's pouring in West Hollywood, so much so that I can't walk the baby. So now let me see who's live for you guys. I always like to direct you guys to other streams when I'm about to end. You know, I love you guys. I care for you. I'm really marking out to this WCW YouTube channel. Man, there are some great. I think I did meet Fred Stoller once backstage at in the main room at the Comedy Store when Adam Egget asked him if he wanted to go up, and he was like, "No." And this is prime Comedy Store. So we got some real fucking heavy hitters streaming right now. If you are not a fan of what I'm doing, got Perry Carabello streaming, BYB streaming. We've got Melton on Loop streaming. Karmic X, 2 hours. He's streaming or was streaming. Mersh, Nightwave Radio streaming. Mr. Kill Everything is streaming. So we got some real soldiers in the Dabbleverse. We've got Dr. Till, Ministry of Dude streaming. He seems to be new in the Dabbleverse. And yeah, I mean, so enjoy. I mean, if you're not a fan of mine, I get it. Oh, thank you, JJ. I appreciate all the help. So I do have to go and try and walk Lois. Yeah, that video of Andy Dick was pretty sad. Dolph Ziggler, you know, I'm surprised he would come back to WWE, but you know, I'm sure it was worth it. I saw you give your hat away. Yes, check out my newest short. You know, you guys want to know how you can help me if you can't financially donate or whatever you want to call it, tip. You can just watch the videos, comment on the videos. That helps because then I leave some hearts and it gets you in the algorithm and all that. And, you know, obviously hit the like and subscribe button. And 100% JJ, thank you. Thank you, Articulate John, Colt C. Yeah, I mean, mediocre wasn't the way I would describe it. Just, it was a sitcom that was just there. Well, you don't have to do that. I mean, save that one for Bernie Kosar. He might need it. Yeah, no one knows who Bubba is, so I don't know what that means. A lot of people don't know what it means. But we'll go to 35 minutes, guys. 35 minutes. And I do thank you guys for watching. Oh, thank you, R. Handy. Listen, it helps. You know, every little bit helps. You know, now I know YouTube, I'm told, likes the longer streams, but you know, right now I'm trying to do an hour. I think I did a 2-hour stream last night. It was fine. And you know, yeah, I mean, I don't know who Bubba is. Of course, Bubba was Bill Clinton's name. You know, I think that all the files should be released. And, you know, whoever's on it, hey, fuck it. If you knew this guy was a pedophile and you still hung out with him, well, then guess what? You're going to take a little heat as well. There's going to be Republicans on it. There's going to be Democrats on it. There's going to be independents, libertarians. Let's go. So... So, YouTube says like 4,000 view hours per year. I mean, you need 4,000 hours to get monetized. And I just got a notice that my videos have gotten over 1 million views. So that's cool, you know. So I do remember the Clinton painting. I mean, listen, there's some shady shit going on in Epstein Island, and that will lead to Express. I mean, my cousin was supposedly on it. RFK Jr., go after him if he was on it. So, I mean, I think Trump's a pretty horny guy, to be honest with you. So, it's one of those things that, you know, I think both parties are going to be embarrassed. I mean, what was that picture? I think it was of Virginia Giuffre massaging Clinton. You think that's where it ended? And, you know, I'm sure Trump was in on it too. You know, I mean, what are you going to do? You know, you guys talk me into it. We'll go to 40 minutes. So 4 more minutes. And then I got stuff to do. I just wanted to do a baby stream. You purchase Miss Universe to get women. I mean, you purchase it to be around them. And apparently he was pretty creepy backstage. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I mean, I think he's being forced to have them released. It's just not a good look right now. Um, you know, well, I mean, there's going to be video. I mean, I mean, you brought it up. Release the video, man. Let's see who was there. The video don't lie. No Chappelle on Saturday night. Chappelle Lacey or Dave Chappelle? Hello. That's the video ain't gonna lie, and there's video. They got the computers, they got the home camera system, so you know, uh, release the hounds. Frank, I'm getting the feeling you and ACDC might not be buddies, but be cool in here. That's all I ask. Um, so, I mean, there's going to be both parties. Probably actors, pro athletes. I mean, I think it's important to. I mean, do I believe Trump was involved? And I do I think he sampled the fruits? I do personally. I think Clinton sampled the fruits. I think a lot of people Prince Andrew sampled the fruits. I think there's probably pro athletes that sampled the fruits. I think there was probably dignitaries that sampled the fruits. I mean, you're offered to go to an island where there's tons of underage girls who are on order to do anything you want them to do. That's going to be a hard thing for a lot of people to turn down. And no, I would not. There's going to be comics on that thing. So, and no, I won't be one of them. Peter Chicken Man Brennan was my very first subscriber on here, so he gets to do all caps. Um, I just want to know what the fuck Bill Clinton had going on forever. He's president of the country. Yeah, I'm sure Weinstein. This will shoehorn back into Weinstein. Not for me, but for celebrities like stuff they can't have. So you tell a celebrity, you walk into a party and you're talking to a celebrity, and say, "Hey, that girl's 16." They're gonna want to fuck her. If you say that girl next to her is 22, they don't want to fuck her. They'd rather have the 16-year-old because it's taboo. Um, Barra, I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. So it's just, you want what you can't have. And it's illegal to have sex with anyone under 18 in this country. So you put celebrities on an island where they think they're not being watched. And that's the funny thing. They were being watched probably more at that time more than any other time in their life. And they're going to get caught. So release them. Release the tapes, release the names, and whoever's on it, you deal with the consequences. Um, yeah, but those statements can be false. I mean, you know, you don't think that those people are scared to talk. Um, yeah, I mean, Kiss wrote Christine 16, Ted Nugent wrote Jailbait. I mean, I think Steven Tyler, Aerosmith had a song about fucking the 16-year-old. Why is Dabbleverse talk open till the end of the stream? Yes, I mean, Ovechkin, he's the real deal, man. He could have had 2 or 3 tonight. Yeah, I mean, you want what you can't have. If you literally line up 2 girls, one's 22 and one's 16, at one of these wacky Hollywood Hills parties, and you give people um, the choice, they're going to pick the 16-year-old almost 100% out of the time, unless you find the one person in Hollywood who has fucking morals. And the funny thing is, the 22-year-old probably would be better sex because she's had more sex, so she's, can do things the 16-year-old can't, but you want the 16-year-old. Well, Chicken Man, you and I will have to fight over that one. I'm sure we've been to the same parties. Oh, okay, well then, HAVCR North is Dabbleverse. So, Dabbleverse questions are on the table. Yeah, I mean, Jerry Lewis, Uncle Earl, take your meds. We talked about this. Daniel, you're already bombing, so just smoke some weed, take a knee and just watch a comic savant navigate a stream of 30 people. So MSU in the house. Well, we welcome all Dabbleverse people in here. I'm not sure. Balak, we don't troll in here. So please, HVAC is Dabbleverse. Well, I mean, it's just taboo. That's all it is. Damn, watch this or watch Kill Tony. Well, I mean, Toast, if you have to ask that question, then you better go to Kill Tony. No way KB skipped today because he was filming blocks, right? No, he was filming Inappropriate Earl. What the? Mods, can we, you know what? I'll do it myself. Balak Gaming Tricks. Fuck off, loser. I love getting the last word in. I mean, give me something to be funny with. Dabbleverse is guaranteed sub 1,000 viewers unless you buy them like WATP and Shuli. I mean, I'm not going to buy subs. It defeats the purpose of why I'm on here. I don't know what that is, so no, I do not watch it. I mean, I don't know. Listen, if you like Kill Tony, watch Kill Tony. You can watch this on the replay. Kill Tony sucks. I'd rather watch Earl's head. Well, thank you very much. I do have a big head, so I appreciate that. I mean, I don't follow, who buys views. And, for me, it defeats the purpose. Like, I want people eventually to watch my comedy on YouTube and go, hey, let's go see this guy at the Comedy Store or wherever I'm at. So, yeah, I mean, Kill Tony is Kill Tony. If you like it, great. If you like this, great. I bought views for my podcast at one point, so I can't shit on them because I did it myself. I got caught, and, I'm glad I got caught. You know how many things I could do to buy views or likes or subscriptions for this channel, but I don't. So all the subscribers I have, they're 100% organic. Yeah, I mean, the likes are getting up, 25 likes, 31 people in here. I'll take it. Well, I wasn't honest, but, I had an A-list publicist tell me, dude, everyone buys followers for their podcast. You either do it or you get left behind. So, I just felt frustrated and I did it. And, for the first couple months it worked out. And then I got caught. And then I got shadow banned on iTunes Comedy, which is now just Apple Podcasts. So, I took a shot. I didn't get it. And, yeah, I mean, I made a mistake. But, this publicist who was telling me, he was an A-list publicist. I mean, repped the biggest of the big. So he had told me that, dude, your numbers are down, but everyone's numbers would be down if they were as honest as you. You've got to sell out. And, 70% of the top 200 iTunes Comedy buy followers. So it's either you do it or you get you either do it or you just fucking get 1,000 viewers a stream where everyone else is getting 10,000 viewers. So I don't regret it. Peter Chicken Man Brennan, did you and Chrissy Mayer have the same publicist? She couldn't have afforded this person. I mean, now Chrissy is someone I think who buys followers or whatever. Like when you have 100,000+ followers on Twitter and you get maybe 10 likes or retweets, that's not, if you have 100,000 real followers, you're going to get, like 2,000 likes on a video or a tweet, But, I can't hate on her for doing that because I did it. So, I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm a bad person, but, I might. who are the sleaziest? Agents, managers, publicists. I would say managers. Because managers, yeah, time to play the game, 100%. That's how I felt. I felt like that one black bodybuilder in the late 80s, Mike something, black guy with a mustache. And I would see him at Gold's Gym every day, and he'd get there first and he'd leave last. I mean, his work ethic was like Crazy Eddie. It was insane. And he never finished higher than like 15th. But he was competing against like Lee Haney and not Dorian Yates because he was a little older at that time, but like Lee Haney, Barry DeMay, Tom Platz, Barry DeMay, the flexing Dutchman. And hold that thought. NJ Ranger 201 $1.99. Chrissy is a faker, unlike the great Earl Raygun. Raygun me up, bitch. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really watch. I don't have a set tonight. Thank you, Remrod. I mean, I try and keep it real, but I understand people like the roasting humor. You're gonna want to watch Mersh shit on Chad, and then Chad shit on Mersh, and then whoever else shit on Karmic. I get it. So, but Kip Smith gifted one. Oh shit, the Chicken Man. I'm just waiting for an ex-girlfriend's name to pop up one day. I know it's going to happen too. But so I asked Charles Glass, who was like the big trainer at Gold's Gym at that time. I'm like, why doesn't this guy ever finish in the top 15? And he's like, you know why, son? I'm like, no, that's why I'm asking you. He won't get on the vitamins. And, so he was natural. And he never got higher than 15th. And, you only really make money in bodybuilding in that era if you're like 1 to 7. So... I felt like that when the publicist told me. I'm like, fuck, either I stay natural and I have, 1,000 legitimate views for every episode, and then people are going to compare me to this guy's podcast who has 10 to 20,000 views. So, did you ever take Tren? I don't know what that is, Chicken Man. So, HVAC. Well, you only get the ray gun, Frank, if people donate the money, honey. I mean, favorite Piper promo. The one where he was half black and half white against Bad News Allen. Frank and AC/DC, that's the closest thing you'll get to a feud in my stream. What do you think of Sting's last match? Did Darby steal the limelight with the glass spot? Yeah, a little bit. I think Flair should have turned on Sting. That would have been funny. I think they should have walked to the top of the ramp and Flair hugs Sting, and then every guy from like AWA, there's still a few guys alive like Ricky Steamboat, Nikita Koloff, all those guys should have turned on Sting and just beat the shit out of him. Piper's Pit. Jimmy Snuka in the Coconut. There's Frankie Hernandez. Hey, I do what I gotta do. I may still lose, but I still get in the ring, right? Did you donate to Jeff to comp? Yes, let's all donate to Jeff Dye. The guy only drives a $100,000 Cybertruck. What the? Yeah, Darby Allin is wackadoon. We'll go another 10 minutes, guys. We ended up doing an hour. Fuck it. I mean, I just don't, I'll go on MLC every now and then, although it's discouraging that I've done I would say close to 30 MLCs, never paid $1. And then Kevin gloats about paying Kiki. I think he said $4,000 the last year. $4,000. Who's funnier, me or Kiki? Who's saved more MLCs than me? Me or Kiki? I mean, it's fucking like, wow, man. But, yeah, that's funny. Yuri Boyka. I was at Flair's last match. He had 2 heart attacks. Yeah, what I mean, I just like Sting should. I had the best fucking storyline for that. You have Randy Orton revive his Legend Killer gimmick, and he's cutting a promo in the middle of the ring. I beat Hogan, I beat Flair, I beat The Rock, I beat Angle, I beat The Undertaker, I beat Austin, and then the lights go out. Now they probably wouldn't have had Sting come down from the ceiling just because of Owen Hart, but let's just say they do it. It's just fuck it. Sting goes, I'll do it, and Sting comes down from the ceiling behind Orton, taps him on the shoulder with a bat, and goes, "You never beat me." And they have a match at WrestleMania. Orton puts him over, loses to Sting, and then Sting can lose to The Undertaker in the next WrestleMania. Everyone walks away happy. Sting gets his win at WrestleMania. He loses to The Undertaker next year, and in between, you give him a WWE title just for a couple weeks, and everyone's happy. Yeah, but I mean, I would think that I've done more for the show. I would think I've done more for the show than Kiki, and the fact that she's gotten $4,000 from Kevin, and I've gotten not a penny, literally not a penny. It doesn't make me want to do the show anymore. I'll tell you that much. And I love Kevin; he's definitely the funniest out of us all. But Stevie Richards was there for everything, and I'm surprised it took this long for him to get a little credit. Yeah, I mean, does Zumach really blow Schwartz? And Jesus, you guys really go for it. Yeah, I mean, Dr. Death, it's just he blew out his ACL, and I mean, but they fucked over Bart Gunn by putting him in there against Butterbean, who was like a legit fighter. Let me stop the Chad Gay stuff right here, at least with Schwartzen. Schwartzen does not like guys who look like Chad. Trust me on that one. Yeah, but I would think I don't need the $100 per appearance. But, for me, I'm all about respect. You're going to pay Hope Gutierrez? You're not going to pay me? You're going to pay Kiki? Like what? I would say of the 30 MLCs I've done, I've saved 20 of them. And it's probably more than that. But I'll just say 20. You think Eddie Ift and Tampa Chad ever hook up? Probably not. No, I'm going to pay Ellen DeGeneres and Franks. What the fuck? You and Bichetti, that's it. I think it's PP time. It might be. Well, we'll see if she'll walk. It's raining out, so. All right, Lois. The fans want to see you tinkle, so. Hey, Lois, come on. Let's go pee-pee. She wanted to go upstairs. Come on. Let's go upstairs. All right. It's not raining too bad. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, too, so. As you can see, very cloudy out. Well, I mean, it's just like, that's nothing against Keanu, but she ain't on my level as a comic, not even close. And although you're right, she might bring different stuff to the table, like drama, but it's just, it's a little I don't know. I don't want to say discouraging, but my number one goal this year and really the last couple years is to not work for free. So we'll see what happens. she likes. Hey, Adam, how are you? She likes this weather because it's not raining right now. It's a little drizzle, but I definitely never said that. Come on, baby. See, Lois be running now. Can climb those. She can run up those stairs, baby. Come on, buddy. No. And Kevin pays Clearwater Chad. And, gotta give Lois a little food. And Clearwater Chad literally brings nothing to the table. He just stares into the fucking camera. So, it's just like, I don't know Clearwater Chad. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Lois is the fucking best, to be honest with you. It's a little like, everyone's getting paid but me. Literally everyone. Ray DeVito gets paid. Who's done more for MLC, me or Ray DeVito? So, Lois eats top shelf dog food. That's a fact, Jack. We'll go a couple more minutes, guys. I can't disagree anymore, Frank, but I've never seen him throw out a funny line. He just stares into the camera and agrees with Kevin. Here's your $100, Chad. Adam Henniker? Just for you, chicken man. Could you hold Lois up for a second so we get a... No, Josh T, she'd be eating right now. She don't like to be picked up. I'll be honest with you. Lois is not the friendliest dog in the world, even to me. But, I disagree, HVAC, but he's never made me laugh once. And I've got a very good sense of humor. I just don't find him funny at all. And it's nothing personal. I'm sure he's a nice person, but on a comedy podcast, I find him wowzers. I think Chad's good with Kevin. I watched Mersh. He's definitely the new star is the wrong word, but the new featured player of the Dabbleverse. But that guy Tommy Jordan, is it? He's coming on hot too. So the Dabbleverse would not be the same without Chad. And I know a lot of people don't like him or whatever. But Abby, I didn't get your. You single? You always ask me that, and I say yes. Why do you have to ask 5 fucking times? Do you listen? I watched Tommy last night go after Beloved. No, not Beloved Chatter. Panhandler. I don't know. It was all right. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. Yeah, but Chad wasn't in the Dabbleverse. It wouldn't be as good. Chad comes from that wrestling background where he's good guy, bad guy. He's a guy people love to hate, and that's good for the Dabbleverse. Oh, thank you, Chicken Man. I think when I'm on with Florentine, that's my favorite. because, and that's why I want to do like a show like Gutfeld, because I know when to be quiet. I rarely talk over people. I mean, sometimes I do, but I rarely do it. And I certainly wouldn't want to talk over Florentine. I mean, I don't want to talk over anybody, but, I just think, Chad, me. Oh, Chicken Man, I'm sorry. You asked me to do an Adam Henniker face. Here we go. The three of you, Chicken Man. We'll go to 65 minutes. 3 more minutes, kids. And then let's see who's live right now. So I like for you guys to go to other people's streams. We've got the WCW Clash of Champions. Let's see what match is on right now. We've got, it looks like Cactus Jack against, is that Van Hammer or Diamond Dallas Page? Yes, it's Van Hammer against Mankind with, I believe, Nick Patrick as the rest. So you could go watch that. He doesn't really play the rest. Oh, I disagree, Frank, completely. You know, people love to troll Chad. I mean, he stirs the drink. Look at Mersh right now is going after Chad because it's funny. I mean, you need the heels, you need the bad guys. I mean, there's a reason Missy Hyatt. My friend was fucking her right around this time. So, well, I mean, Chad just stirs the drink. He does the Kumia country thing. The credit cards, the fake girlfriend, or if it is a fake girlfriend, he's picking up enemy after enemy after enemy. I mean, you need that in that world. Otherwise it's just, Clearwater Chad and Bichetti staring into the fucking camera. Like I love Kevin, but like I don't really like watching Mr. Kill Everything drink himself to death. That's not funny to me. It's just not. I mean, Mr. Kill Everything will be the new ski mask in a few months or a year or so. I hope he gets it together, but like, oh shit, is that Abdullah the Butcher? Damn, I wish we could watch this. We can have the volume on, right? So Chad needs to move back to LA, get in the meat grinder. No, we don't need another comic out here. Oh, that's wait, Abdullah the Butcher is putting Missy Hyatt in a cold plunge. Oh my God, the WCW really was out of control back then. Yeah, but the thing I don't like about Bichetti, I like Mike. He's a great guy, but I don't think he knows. He's the butt of the joke. I really don't think he knows that. And, Karmic and Felicia, like I like Felicia, we're homies. I don't see a good ending there. I just don't. I hope I'm wrong, but see, I like the rim shot, to be honest with you. But, I get it. Listen, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying what makes me, I think you take Chad out of the Dabbleverse, it's just not as funny because there's really not a good bad guy. I mean, Tommy and Mersh aren't known enough for people to be invested in them yet. But, I watched that thing with Mersh shitting on Kiki the other day. I definitely listened. So, and now he's going after Chad. I mean, if him and Chad did a roast battle and Kevin and I and maybe one other person judged it, or if you did a roast at the stand of Chad, that would be a way to bring everyone together. I mean, I don't know if Bichetti fully knows what's going on. And I like Mike. I'm not making fun of him at all. I just don't know if he knows what's going on. But if they did a roast at the stand of Chad, that could be so fucking fun. You could have me, Florentine, obviously Kevin, Bichetti, who's the guy who hates Chad? Tom. I thought he was the best one at the Brennan roast. Tom Cassidy. Schwartz. I don't think Schwartzen would. Schwartzen's not down for a night of gay jokes. And then who else could you have? Gino. You could have Kiki. It would be awesome to have all of us in the same room. Jeff Ross. Jeff would never. Jeff's such a pussy with roast. He had me taking off Melton, and it'd be a long roast, but Jeff had me taking off the roast because I was going to do a joke like this. This is the hardest joke I had on Jeff that night. Hey, Jeff does more grooming than supercuts. That's a fucking good roast joke. It's not the greatest, but it's certainly not the worst. But I think that a roast at the same, it's Kumia. You can have Kumia promote it. You have everyone promote it. It would sell out. You could probably do 2 shows that night. And then maybe you do the roast, show ends, and then you do a comedy show with all of us. That's a pretty good fucking lineup. Kevin, Florentine, me, whoever else, wants to do it. That's all. Didn't Eleanor go hard on? Yeah, Eleanor went 100 times harder on Jeff than I would have. I'm trying to think of the other Jeff jokes I had. Jeff likes to. Jeff likes to play guitar. He plays in double D minor. Just dumb jokes. Oh shit, HVAC North, 5 memberships. You take the midnight subway train. You're calling all the shots. You stripper lightning. You're in love. It's not worth fighting. You're in love. So turn around. Remember me. I'm the one. You got it. Thank you, HVAC North. You're a welcome addition to the stream. I'm just waiting for these gifted memberships to reveal an ex-girlfriend in here. I know it's coming. So I'm not trying to get you guys to do more. I'm just a small stream. We'll go to the 70-minute mark. So we've got 1.5 more minutes until Earl Skakel must contemplate life. So let's see who's live right now. I'm the only streamer that directs you to other streams because I'm a fucking soldier. Earl Skakel, Monday night, November 17th, 7:40. We'll stream at some point tomorrow. And let's see who's live right now. Let's see. We've got Perry Caravello, 1,000 people watching Perry, and I've got 26 people in here. Fuck, that makes me want to quit. Mr. Kill Everything's live. It's not a joke. BYB is live. Nobody Likes Onions is on loop. We've got Nightwave Radio is on right now, so check that out. Dave Sarah is on right now. That's no fucking joke. I certainly wouldn't want you to miss that. Sam Tripoli is live right now. 930 people watching. And that's about it. So I love you all. Earl Skakel, over and out.